Oh, hi there. I wanted to make a quick video about the Venom movie that will be released at some point. I see mental illness coming about just the way this movie is portrayed and things like that, causing undue fear and anxiety. Um, I mean, Tradouche. He has his, opinion about it, and I humbly disagree. Tom Hardy, I guess he's a nice enough guy, I suppose. However, it's better to think of, the symbiote as, like a girlfriend or something like that. And, it's one of those things like if it, is a bitch, then, everyone around town gonna know that, the girlfriend was a bitch. And, the way to treat that is with a wonderful product called Pepto-Bismol. It will make sure that when you walk away from the relationship with her because she's being too bitchy, that the diarrhea she will receive because of the fact that she is a bitch and a whiny cunt and someone who just like is very very annoying. Pepto Bismol, an amazing product that'll help. um, with so that she doesn't have rampant diarrhea and like some people like this style of movie. I don't. I'll go see Venom, but I don't particularly want to. Like, it's coming around Halloween. Some people like to be scared. I don't like horror movies. Horror movies are made by, idiots. And, I don't have respect for that. I mean, Tom Hardy, he's in a position where he doesn't exactly have a choice either way, because the symbiote can be a real thing if you don't have a good head on your shoulders to be concerned with. However, a fella like myself, I ain't got no to worry about no Venom symbiote. Um, because it turns out that she actually owes me a lot of favors. So, she's been stomping around town like a big, stupid female Godzilla, but here I've been sitting here, and I was actually the good guy, and she was being a biatch, and it's not like she could be told what to do anyway under normal circumstances. But the thing is, like, as I said, when you walk away from the relationship and you go, yeah, I'm done with her. That's it. I'm gonna leave. Then make sure you give her a little bit of Pepto Bismol so that when she has random spouts of diarrhea, that that doesn't happen because it's not really necessary, and it would be overall a nice thing to do. That's all. And there has to be a guy who says that Venom, I'm not afraid of her. Think she's gonna get her way with me with that rainbow flag brainwashing component stuff that she knows all about and I'm supposed to know nothing about. Well, guess what? I know things that will annoy you too if you really want to push the buttons on the issue. And it's like I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound cool, yo. So yeah, I mean, take that into consideration because if you walk away from the relationship because she's been too much of a biatch, essentially what she's gonna be is, some diarrhea of some kind because nobody else will want to go with her because everyone will have seen how much of a bitch she is. And, that's not fair. So, give her a little Pepto Bismol. It'll make her feel better. And, I miss the old days where things were better, like the Spider-Man TAS that was, not bad show, really. I don't like the ones that came out later, because, that brainwashed, 'cause that's, the term brainwash is more like social development. And, so brainwashing shouldn't be considered a bad word. It is, because people don't want to know that they're being brainwashed while they're being brainwashed. Because that's the whole trick. So everyone will deny that movies do that. And I, went into the theater and I went, like I told you about Predator 2. This was not a better movie. It had a bigger budget. They could do a lot more special effects, but the story wasn't good. It wasn't good. And I mean, some people are going to whine, well, what went on in the behind the scenes of the Predator movies in, the ones that were made in the 80s? And it's like, I don't know. I don't need to know. That's not the point. The point is, why don't you, like, relax or something? And, like, you can't have a belligerent cunt ruling your life, because if you have that, then you're not going to be happy. Do you think she would like it if a belligerent cunt, the male version, was like that to her? It's like it's a give and take relationship. You gotta try and be understanding and reasonable and kindly. And if you have a disagreement about something, there's no need to get mad about it. Like, yeah, just relax. And I'm really against the marijuana movement and in Canada. I know Sidney Crybaby, Marc-Andre Beach, Chris LaDouche, and Evgeny Kant. That would piss them off, because I might have helped out Alex Ovechkin, and they never wanted him to win, and they wanted their program to work, and I kind of fucked that up for them. So they might be pretty mad at me, and they're a lot bigger and stronger than me. So, but being bigger and stronger doesn't mean that you have a bigger and stronger brain. So, that's part of it. And if I don't have to fight, essentially, if there's a wall there, then, like what Trump wants to build, then, there's anything to worry about. It's, you gotta set boundaries in a relationship with a chick. Like, there should be not someone exactly that you've known. Well, you want to know them, but you gotta to keep things festive. You want to have kind of an understanding of each other and the ability to formulate new ideas so that the relationship doesn't become boring. And I'll say it over and over again. Pepto-Bismol, Pepto-Bismol. It's an amazing product. Pepto-Bismuth, essentially the same thing, but Pepto-Bismol in particular is way better. And it'll, like, I mean, the thing is, Tom Hardy's in an unfortunate position. His female, his woman, what a normal person would call it, is being a belligerent cunt to him. And that is quite obvious. And from what little I've seen so far, he looks genuinely concerned in the movie. And, it's just like, that's not a very nice thing to do. And, I mean, if you want to be, not very nice about things, then that's, I guess that's what you're going to do. But it doesn't mean you're right. But, like, it's, yeah, one of those things. Decepticons forever. Anyway, if I have any friends that I may communicate with one way or another, um, that would be fine, I suppose. Um, yeah, it's kind of boring, being here in my room, but I'm kind of um, there's something out there that wants to like bond with me. It's like, no, 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 we're not doing that. I don't like that idea, and I think the chick mafia also doesn't agree with me, and the chick mafia, um, you know, it's not especially clever, is it really? I mean, they always whined and complained that, why is God a man? Why is God a man? Yet the story was Adam and Eve. And, so there was the obvious metaphor there that, well, why don't you, try and do something intelligent instead of, essentially, not contributing anything intellectually wise. And because, throughout history, men have not been kind. Um, Not speaking of myself, of course, but other men have not been kind. It shouldn't reflect that in the media. So I'll go see Venom, but I'm not scared of it, and in the slightest. Um, I was warned about it. However, I don't perceive that to be a problem. That's not the way how I look at things. Um, anyway, uh, this might be the last video I make today, but it probably won't. I mean, I didn't get much sleep last night. I'd rather get more sleep today. And tomorrow I will be uploading videos as well. So, I ain't going nowhere. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.